Welcome back to News Geelong. We'll return again to the McDonald Reserve, this time to the netball courts, where new Newtown and Chilwell coach Terry Curry celebrated his first win in the red and black colours.
Opening game of the Geelong netball season in the GFL, and a happy smiling senior coach from the Eagles. Terry Curry joins us after a 2-goal win over South Barwon. Terry, congratulations.
Thanks, Rollo. Look, both myself and co-coach, more than pleased with the outcome. We come here today with no expectations other than to throw up a challenge. We challenged early and got a good lead. Full credit to South Barwon. I mean, their years of talent come into fruition, coming back and actually taking the lead away from us in that last quarter. And then again, great credit to the girls at Newtown for fighting back and pulling off that 2-goal win. I think all spectators came to see a great game, and they did see it. It was delivered.
There's no doubt about that, and it showed a lot of team character, Terry. As you said, 12 goals. You got down to 12 goals down, and you've come back to win by 2, and that's a sign of a very well coached and well a depth of character in the side as far as their abilities are concerned.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, they know their work rate. They know the work rate that's required. South Barwon being South Barwon can restrict your lifeline through the middle and in the goal circle at times. So there's always chopping and changing and readjusting, and it was just two great teams head to head, and we enjoyed it, and I'm sure they enjoyed it.
Now for our viewers, they might be saying to themselves, well, Terry Curry is a man coaching ladies at the game of netball, but viewers, this man has played netball for Australia at a men's level, so you have a great amount of experience both as a player and also a coach coaching the Geelong Flyers, also to a wonderful premiership back in the halcyon days up at Parkville. Enjoying the local game?
Oh, absolutely. And look, it's the same thing. You teach what you're being taught. Yeah, I did play the game, and I've been involved in the game 25 years, and you teach what you're being taught, and we've had people like Norma Plummer and the Betty Carrolls of the world over the years, and we enhance that and train that and push that, and it's great.
We seem to have a new look Newtown and Chilwell team out there. Obviously, you've gone out over the winter. You've done a lot of recruiting. Run us through some of the better players, although it was a great team effort, that we can expect to see running around throughout this 2013 season.
Oh, look, from the back you'll see Amy Worth, who is obviously absent today, and Nat Tomasini. We've got Julian Knott in there. Casey Price, obviously. Danny Stewart. Renee Pilkington. So at the end of the day, when the negotiations or talks were going around with Newtown, we were just going to backfill what they didn't have from last year, and when the count was done, they had 4 starters from last year. So we said, well, if you want us to bring in 6 and look for 6, we'll get them. So they were more than happy to do that, and this is the start of the push down on the success, and really looking forward to it.
And that's an important point. Is that from a club level, you've brought in the quality player at the A grade level, but what it does is it rolls down through the not only other senior levels, but more particularly in your junior levels, that then encourages them to lift their performances to make the A grade side. Absolutely,
Rollo, and that's where no one can take anything away from South Barwon for the way that they run that structure, and not for 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. It's been 10 or 15 years now. And it's brilliant what they do, and if we can follow the standard they've set, we're more than happy to do it because it's successful.
And Terry, the pace in the game of modern day netball, we've seen it season after season, just seems to increase, and the capacity of the players with their own fitness levels, as again today, first game of the season, seem to have already reached a new level.
Yeah, it's a good start. I mean, a lot of the girls have been doing pre-season, I would assume South Barwon as well, and us also, and it's about getting that competitive edge all the time and keeping that competitive edge as a group. No more can you rely on 2 or 3 people on a netball court to win a game for you. It is a team effort, and that was shown out there today by the 14 girls that fought it out today.
Well, congratulations, Terry, and undoubtedly we'll be having a talk to you throughout the games of the season, but certainly starting off 2013 in a fashionable way. 2-goal winners over the reigning Premier South Barwon. So congratulations to you, Terry, and all the very best for you and your team for the rest of the year.
Thanks, Roy. I appreciate it. Anytime.
Thank you very much for that, Terry, and congratulations. That was Newtown and Chilwell's first win over South Barwon in Senior Division Netball. We move to the GDFL now, where we caught up with Ricky OToole, winning East Geelong coach at Winchelsea.
Ricky, they gave you a run for their money for a hell of a long time tonight, mate. Yeah, we expected that, Grubby. Like they've obviously they pushed Balpost till last week, and we knew in front of their home crowd they're going to be super competitive and super tough, and they were. And I was just stoked to get away the 4 points.
I reckon you had them beat about 8 times, but they just kept coming back. But aside from them, we've talked a bit about them. You blokes were pretty good too.
I was very happy with the win. As I said, like to come out here and get the 4 points. We had a lot of the younger guys step up today. And a couple of our new recruits really play well, so it's quite pleasing. We have a lot of room for improvement, and hopefully in the next few weeks we'll see that improvement.
Well, talking about improvement, we actually spoke before the game and the call about young Dylan. He's improved a fair bit, and he's going to be a pretty good player.
Yeah, I mean he's a good kid. I mean he's only just turned 19, and he's filled out. I thought he played really well. I thought he was one of our better players tonight. He's just real clean and close, and it's good to see him develop. I really enjoy playing with him.
Thanks for that, Ricky. All the best to the East Geelong boys this year. Well, that's it for sport this Friday night. Back to you, Rawlo.
Thank you, Alex. You have a good week in sport, and see you next Friday evening. And thank you for joining us on News Geelong. To all our good friends out at Lara, formerly the Duck Ponds, take your time and smell the flowers. And don't miss the Geelong and District Football League netball program tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, followed by Digital Dick, the Insect Grubbications, Uncle Tom Cobbler and all at 8:30. It could be a very interesting program if Digital Dick decides to let rip. From all the team at News Geelong, have a pleasant and safe week and a very good night, and go Cats!